students will experience the program in school, and more than 50 million students will be empowered to revise their textbooks at home using ReadToMe. A few words about Hema. Hema is responsible for business analytics. She also leads the study of learning impact and outcomes measurements at EnglishHelper. She's an alumna of NMIMS University, Mumbai, and she has worked with leading research organizations in India and the US, including IMRB, AC Nielsen, Grey Matters India, and Atani, which was formerly Brooks Adams Research. Hema, over to you.
Thank you so much for such a lovely introduction. And thank you everyone for coming in today. It's such an illustrious audience. So I am here today to talk to you about the challenge of learning English. Not just for us in India, but across the world. Right? So firstly, why is learning English a challenge? And I represent teachers and students here. I want to make sure that teachers are able to teach more effectively and students are able to learn better. So why is learning English a challenge for everyone? Right? Research from around the world tells us that there are really three most important reasons why. First, English phonics are arbitrary. Pronouncing English words is a challenge and a nightmare for learners everywhere, Tokyo to Timbuktu. Right? Second, especially for students who have very little to no exposure to English in their everyday lives, learning English becomes a challenge. And we're trying to do this just by traditional methods, mind you, where we're exposing them to the classroom for just the 30 to 40 minutes and trying to have them master the language. And finally, as children move from grade to grade, and we've heard a little bit of this in earlier conversations today, but as children move from grade to grade without acquiring basic reading and comprehension skills, they find it increasingly difficult to begin to understand grade level text. And especially if the child is learning in the English medium of instruction, they struggle to learn all the other subjects too. So learning science is giving us increasing confidence from research around the world, and is telling us that there are really three golden rules, if I may, of how to master language. The first is multisensory learning. Multisensory learning is critical. What does that mean? See, language really is letter-sound associations, and those are arbitrary human inventions. But when we stimulate our senses, multiple senses, like speech, sound, sight, then our brain begins to make these neural networks much faster, and we are able to recognize these letter-sound associations. Second, repetition is key. Repeated exposure to words in a multisensory environment enhances word decoding, it builds vocabulary, and improves comprehension. In most languages, and especially so for English, there are really a small set of words, let's say about 1500 to 2000 words, that if learned will open up the whole world of reading and comprehension for students. And once students learn that, they build on the existing corpus to gather more and more information through self-learning. So repetition is key. Repetition is important to understand the words through meanings and through usage. Finally, we must adapt all our learning interventions to the context of the teacher and to the context of the student. What does this really mean? It means, can we avoid adding more and more burden to the teachers as additional content, but instead, can we help the teacher teach the prescribed book in the normal period, but with help? And can we assist students to learn meanings of words using their local language? And by painting a picture of the meaning through pictures, can we present it as pictures, which will do a much better job in creating more and more new words in their vocabulary. So our English intervention, our what we call English learning AI technology platform, ReadToMe, has been developed precisely based on these principles. Over the last decade, we have worked to make sure it is easy to implement ReadToMe, to make sure it is easy to use ReadToMe. And I'll give you a glimpse of the solution through this video.
EnglishHelper is an impact-first education technology company that aims to strengthen the literacy foundations of students from a young age using large-scale technology interventions. Our technology, ReadToMe, a multi-sensory reading and comprehension AI platform, has been deployed across thousands of schools in India and globally. ReadToMe is a powerful learning solution that makes teaching and learning more effective. Learning with ReadToMe enables repeated multi-sensory exposure to words, as the software reads out English text on the screen by highlighting each word. This is especially relevant for acquisition of English language skills, as students are often challenged by English phonics. ReadToMe is an extremely valuable tool for teachers. It is the only software that supports the reading of the prescribed English textbooks. This means it is aligned to the school curriculum. With ReadToMe, teachers make their English class interactive and engaging. Students practice reading English text along with the voice. Patrick. Never. Did. Homework. This improves word recognition and the development of pronunciation and oral skills. Teachers also use ReadToMe to help students decode words, learn meanings, and translations of new words from their textbooks. Wait, there is more. ReadToMe is also available as a self-study app at home. Students use the ReadToMe Student Edition Android app to practice reading their textbooks on their own. Over 100,000 RCT tests have been conducted, which confirm that using ReadToMe significantly improves students' reading fluency and comprehension. In the next few years, we aim to achieve a footprint of over 500,000 schools, impacting over 100 million students in schools across the world.
So in India, ReadToMe is being implemented in more than 100,000 schools already. And because we are solving for a common problem, ReadToMe can be implemented across all types of schools and for all grades. And because it is a common problem, ReadToMe's footprint itself is growing, and it's growing globally. In fact, in neighboring Sri Lanka, ReadToMe is currently being implemented in all the 10,000 schools of the country. So we would be delighted if you would stop by our booth, take a look at the demos that are available, and please talk to us to learn more about the programs that we offer and who we are. Thank you.